So today, the 18th of January, I planted all of the peas along this edge there, and that will be all the peas for the garden. And that will eventually turn into beans once it's too hot, and beans will be on the opposite side over there. And then cucumbers will be along that back side there once they're ready. I also planted these first 5 orange strings are all of the carrots, and then these are all of the beets with a little small path in between them. Those are already direct sowed into the ground. This is all going to be the melons, and then the herbs like the basil and chives and leeks and whatnot. And the onions are already in the ground from last year, as well as some new yellow onions that I just planted today as well, and watered down all of it, of course. And this is in the sun. We're getting pretty warm actually over here. So it's reading out 95. We're getting a little too warm, so I'll pop these a little bit more. But this is all of the seedlings that I've started. There are a total of 252 seed starts that I did indoors, I think 3 days ago. Yeah, it was the 15th that I started them. So these are all coming up pretty quick actually. And these are outside during the day in these tanks, and that's just to keep sunlight on them so that you don't get bacteria growing in the cups. If you do it indoors or you keep them too dark and there's not enough sunlight, you'll find that you encourage the pests to join in, all the bacterias and whatnot. And these are all tomatoes. There are peppers over here, and actually these are the tomatoes. These are all the peppers, 7 varieties, 5 varieties tomato. And I have cucumbers, basil, and broccoli starting over here. And that is the start to the gardening season. And as an update for the lettuce that's been growing in its little tank, that is actually doing really well too. Hasn't grown very fast because obviously it's pretty cold and it's just a test to see how well it does. But all in all, it's doing pretty darn good. So I'll do updates every couple of days as these direct sows start to pop up, and as my seedlings start to take off, much like the little ones down here have already started. And that is the status of the garden as of the 18th of January.